Yo, what's up, YouTube? I wanted to make a video because there's been a growth in the Mgtow movement about as of late. And normally that's a good thing, but people forget what Mgtow is about. Mgtow, once again, is about male advocacy and male autonomy. It's not about hating women. Ultimately, we have realized that women are free agents. They're miniature little Ayn Rands. They're going to go after what's in their rational self-interest. And to get upset at that is not conducive to a healthy mindset. So what we do is we let them do what they got to do, and we probably follow suit. We take care of what we got to do for ourselves. If you remember one of my first videos, I had a wonderful young lady that I was really, really in love with. And, you know, she was the total package. I mean, we were massaging each other's feet while watching The Big Bang Theory. You know, I watched Watchmen with her, and I explained to her how Dr. Manhattan is an aloof representation of what a Superman would be if he was in the real world, and all the pain and the misery that he hides himself from, and how Rorschach is a representation of anarchy and stuff. And she looked at me and said, "You think you're Dr. Manhattan, don't you?" And I, how could you not love that, you know? But the fact is, she started going back to school to get her RN, and she needed a lot of help. And I am not in a position to get her that. I'm only an LPN right now. I'm in the locker room of my hospital. I kind of distanced myself from her because after I couldn't help her more than I could, I had to start sacrificing the time I had with my nephews to spend time with her. And that didn't work out, so I just stopped talking to her. I cut her off. I went Mgtow all over again, off of a good woman with her own apartment, 2-bedroom apartment, 2 cable boxes, and homegirl used to throw me up against the wall, high school bully style, when she wanted sex. So it was a really good relationship. But the fact is, I can't sacrifice my family time for a millennial woman. That's what Mgtow is to me. If you gentlemen who are on YouTube claim to be truly Mgtow, you have to take that same mindset. You cannot let a woman hurt you. You can't go around looking for women that says, oh, we're not going to deal with you anymore because we're Mgtow. Fuck that shit, dude. The current state of, Mgtow itself, if it is not done properly, it's a death sentence, you know? All of y'all know that you are all too homophobic to really rely on men for anything. And an animal that does not get touched for 2 to 3 years kind of goes insane. You're no better than any other man. You're not John Galt. You're a human being. If you go your own way, please add that to learning how to cook, doing more things for yourself, maybe working in a charity. Don't try to make it about, I am going to inflict suffering on women because that is the best thing I could offer this world. You have to actually anchor yourself to this world. That is the coldest reality about women, is that they were the reason why we anchored ourselves to this existence that is life. Women are the validation of masculine identity. There's nothing Mgtow could do to change that, other than to tell men, find a new validation. It doesn't mean cursing them out every chance you get. It doesn't mean jumping from video to video saying negative shit like avoid women at all costs, because that is just not reality. That is just not fucking reality, my friends. What we have to do is we have to anchor ourselves into this blue planet without the specter of female validation hanging over our heads to sustain us. We have to do it for patriarchal fraternity, aka brotherhood, you know? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Oh, one more thing. It's obvious that a lot of incels have infiltrated the Mgtow movement. Incels are involuntary celibates. They are the lost children of Elliot Rodgers. They are true forced loneliness type cats. We need to distance ourselves away from that mindset. I want to tell you about a story about Game of Thrones where Arya Stark has a sword that she has from her father that she wanted to kill Prince Joffrey with and da-da-da-da. But the fact is, to become a good assassin, she was told she has to let go of all her anger and let go of her sword needle. That's a Game of Thrones little reference. You checked it out yourself. Let go of the anger you have for women. They're only taking care of what's in their rational self-interest. You should do the same. You should definitely do the same. I don't expect any woman to cater to my desires. I don't want to cater to another woman's desires. And to sit back and try to wallow around in the hopes of ambition that my walking away from women is going to inflict suffering on them, it's just stupid. No, I have happiness in my life. Okay? So you gentlemen, good night and good luck. Remember, Mgtow is not about inflicting suffering on women. It's inflicting joy on yourself. This is Louis Cypher signing out. You know, I think there's going to be a Google talk about Mgtow. Hopefully I get involved in that. Peace. Signing out.